morning of day 2. Not bad, is it? Not bad. Weather. Quite nice. It's quite a calm, peaceful kind of day. Pretty still. Nice still wind. Dave and Briggs there. Morning. Waving at the camera. Here we are on the Rawene ferry. Just had a nice mochaccino at the cafe, and there we are. Going into Kohukohu. Excellent. Where are we going? I think David's going to take us on a bit of a tiki tour somewhere. Not quite sure where. Or what's going on. Guess we'll find out. We're kind of following David, he's got the GPS. So we kind of follow where the GPS says to go. Not quite sure what we're doing though. Next on the left. Do you think he's going to come back down again? So I'm not quite sure why we're stopping here at all actually. I think we're getting to the top to turn around and come back down. That'll be what I'm suspecting. But I think maybe he knows more than we do. He's got a little bit of a plan maybe. Let's have a look. This is where Dave wanted to go. There's a dog, which is a bit annoyed about it all just behind us there. So yeah, there we are. This is where we are. Quite nice. Now we're coming into this little town place, and apparently it's something, I remember seeing something on TV about something, like a famous old building, I'm not quite sure what it is. See if you can see it, eh? Kohukohu Library, Kohukohu Library, yeah. It's a quaint little village anyway. Little cafe there. Should have been nice just up there. I think it might be this building up here on the left. Famousy kind of building. You had breakfast? What's that? You had breakfast? I'm fine for food, but I'm happy to stop if you would like to.
Greg's had breakfast, so we'll ride for a bit and see where we end up.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that building there is famous. Don't know why. On our way to Ahipara from Rawene. It's not really rained at all, but the roads are all wet, and so it's pretty slow going because it's been so dry. And now the roads are really wet and they're going to be really slippery. So we're just taking it pretty easy, which kind of suits me quite well. But the smells as you go through the bush and through the trees and the pines, it's just absolutely beautiful, absolutely fantastic. Yeah, it's just such a lovely fresh feeling. It's great, absolutely great, really enjoyable. So up ahead it looks like there's going to be a little bit of rain, so I'm kind of expecting that, and for me that'll be a pretty slow journey because I've got a knobbly on the front, which is pretty good in the gravel and stuff like that. It's not so great on dry road, you know, but it's not bad. But wet road, I'm really not sure how that's going to be. So I'm just kind of taking it easy. don't want to test that. Don't want to test it out too much there, the front end grip today. Yeah, that's kind of where we are. All good fun. Ahipara. We are at Ahipara. 10:15. Just going through a place called Rawene. And it's kind of a bit wet, as you can see. So, nice riding though, even though it's a bit wet, it's not too cold or anything like that. It's actually not too hot, it's actually quite nice. We're on our way to Cape Reinga. The weather's not too bad, there's rain all around us. Not really honest, the roads are wet but they're not too bad. Great fun. Absolutely brilliant. Reinga. didn't take any video from Cape Reinga backwards back to here. We're at Whatuwhiwhi because the weather was pretty bad and I forgot the waterproof back for the camera, so I had to take it off the bike. Here's where we're staying. There it is. David and Grant's, Greg's unit's just down below the hedge there. And that's my view. Here we go. That's my motel unit. And there it is, complete with toilet and shower in the back. So there we are. Have a look at the bike. You see it's got no screen on it anymore, which is awesome, because it was well, I was riding it along and I decided, I asked David, I said, do you want to ride my bike and I ride yours? And he said, yeah, sure. So he got on my bike and I got on his, and I rode his off, and after 20 feet I thought his bike was so good, I could tell after 20 feet or 20 metres thereabouts, you know, just basically a couple of gears, that his bike was so much nicer than the V-Strom to ride. I thought he's going to hate it. Anyway, so I rode his bike for about 5 or 10 minutes, something like that, and then I couldn't see him in my rear view mirror, and I thought, oh, because we were going to ride for quite a while, and I thought, oh, I bet he hates it, I bet he stopped. So I pulled over, and sure enough, his brother came along, and he said, oh, David stopped, he hates you, know, he just hates your bike, can't wait to give it back. He didn't feel comfortable on it. So we swapped bikes back, and what a difference. You know, I've never ridden a big road bike, and that Triumph Tiger 955i is a stunner. Anyway, but the 955i didn't have the wind buffeting that I get, and so I thought, well, not quite sure what that's about. So anyway, after a bit of thought, David reckoned it might be the windscreen, so I thought, well, I'll pull the windscreen off. So I took the windscreen off the bike. There it is. We stopped at a cafe and I had a puku burger designed to give you a puku, big fat guts, and that would be true. It's fantastic. And so I took that off, and the whole bike is just better. You know, I feel a little bit more wind on my body, but it's clean wind. It's not buffeting, and you don't get thrown around, and the bike's much more stable on the road. But the funny thing is that you don't use as much throttle. That big screen on the front was pushing a lot of wind, and you just don't use as much throttle. The bike's just much smoother, runs nicer. It's kind of weird, and the handlebars have always vibrated ever since I got the bike, you know. And lo and behold, handlebars don't vibrate anymore. No more numb hands. All it did was take the screen off, so how about that? Interesting, eh? Anyway, so here we are, and tomorrow we're going to go down the east coast, back towards, back down the east coast, go around some of the bays and stuff, and then end up at Kohukohu, where we'll drop Greg and Dave off, and then I'll ride back to Auckland. So that's it, that's what's happening so far. Fantastic day today, absolutely great day. Really, really neat. Some phenomenally beautiful roads on the way to Cape Reinga. And in Cape Reinga, I don't think I've ever seen it so fabulous. Like, I've been there when it's a sunny day and it's kind of picturesque postcard. But today it was howling wind, and the clouds were just blowing across in front of you. And the sea was just this beautiful azure blue. It's just fantastic. And you could see the two seas meeting. And I've seen kind of turmoil water before, but I've never seen the waves just crashing headlong into each other, and that's what they were doing today. It was stunning, absolutely, you know, picturesque, amazing to look at. So yeah, there we are. You know, look, that's what I'm looking at. That's my view. Fantastic. Okay, over and out for now.